Caring for your own horse or pony. Horses can be stabled at home if you have a big space to keep them, or they can be kept at a stable yard, which is known as a livery. Horses need friends because they are herd animals. They love to live together. They need plenty of grazing, grass, teff or oat all day long. Horses are always hungry. A saddle and bridle is what you use to ride them, and they need good exercise as often as you can take them out. They need to be groomed and brushed and cared for, hooves cleaned, shoes fitted by a special farrier, and lots of love and attention. Horses are wonderful friends and make an excellent pet. They used to be a good farm animal too in the olden days before there were any cars. Horses sleep in a shelter or a stable, and they lie down every night. Hello Debaren horse riders. We are doing a little clip on grooming and tacking up and riding because I know you miss the ponies here. Dandy's getting a groom from Am and Lunati while he munches on his hay net. He's wearing his halter and we tied a safety knot with the lead rein. We've got the saddle and bridle ready and we took off his fly mask. Then we've got little boots we're going to put on him, and we're going to clean his hooves after he's had a brush. So Am is using a rubber curry comb. She goes round and round, and then she brushes with the body brush. This helps get all the mud and dirt off his coat, and he's already getting quite woolly with his warm winter coat. We still put a raincoat on him when it rains, but his coat keeps him warm and keeps him from feeling the wind and the rain. So it's a very good design. Dandy's really grown during lockdown. You can see how wide he is, and he desperately needs exercise. So the girls are going to help me get him exercised. We don't want to brush his tail too much because Dandy's actually got a beautiful tail and we don't want him to lose too much of it. He has unfortunately lost his mane because he was struggling with itchy so much that we actually had to cut his mane and treat him for all kinds of itches that he's been getting. But hopefully it will improve and start to grow again. Alright, we'll start tacking up soon. Right, Am is brushing Dandy's tail with a body brush as well, which is soft. And she's standing to the side, not right behind him in case he kicks out at a fly. Now horses' tails are so important for their balance and to help swish the flies, of course. So they really need their tails and we have to look after them as best we can. Next we're going to go on to the hooves and cleaning them out. Right, now Am's going to show us how to slide the hand down the leg so that he knows you're there before we pick up his hoof. And she's asking him nicely. That's it. She's only just learned how to do this, supporting his hoof with her hand and cleaning out his very sandy muddy hoof with the hoof pick, and then she's going to brush it clean. Now the horse can't really move when he's got one foot up in the air, but he is balancing on the other three legs. It's really important to take good care of horses' hooves, otherwise they won't be able to trot and canter comfortably on outrides. Gilbert has already oiled his feet today to protect them and keep them nice and supple and healthy. Hello everyone. So we've got Lunati sitting in the saddle on Dandy. He's got his beautiful pink numna on today, and he's got his bridle with the reins, the bit in his mouth. This is his headpiece that goes over the top of his head, or the pole, and it's called that because his pole, and not like the paddock poles, a different kind of pole, is the part between his ears. This is his forelock, the front part of his mane, like his fringe, and his mane is very short at the moment. Then on the nose we have the nose band, and then on the front part of the bridle, holding it together, is the brow band because it goes across his brow. Then we have under the throat, it's called the throat latch. So Lunati's holding the reins and Dandy's dying to go for a walk. So we're going to take her for a walk while she does her squeezes in the saddle and has her feet in the stirrups. Can you see the girth over there? It's under the tummy and it's holding the saddle on. Okay, the horses are getting a bit excited. We're going for a walk. Remember to squeeze your knees and sit up nice and tall. Good girl. Yes. Nice up downs, Lunati. Good girl. This is Lunati's first riding lesson on Dandy. I think she's doing really well. Excellent. Dandy's looking awesome and ready for action. So now it's Am's turn. But before she hops on, I just want to remind you of some parts of the saddle. We've got obviously the pink numna over here. And then at the top of the saddle, we have the pommel. There's the strap that we hold onto for trotting and cantering. Then we've got the seat of the saddle where your bottom sits. And then at the back of the saddle we have the cantle. That gives the saddle the shape. Then we have the skirt. Who remembers where that is? It's the little flap that covers the buckle. And the buckle is part of the stirrup leather, which is attached to the stirrup. Now we've taken off the safety stirrups because they don't fit Catherine and I who are riding Dandy during lockdown. And he'd rather have children riding him. So here's the girth. And you must always, before you get on, check that the girth is done up tightly. Otherwise the whole saddle will slip. Right, Am's going to show us how to mount from the ground. Whoopsie, I think she used her wrong leg, but she managed anyway. Let's try a dismount, Am. Okay, now try that again with the other leg. Yes, that's it. And that's how you mount a pony. Well done. Give him a pat, Yams. Good halt and walk on. Good, well done. And you can turn at the top. Yams' first time on Dandy. Okay, keep your hands nice and low. Heels down, and let's see some up downs, my girl. Lovely. Very good. Keep kicking while you're doing your up downs and your hands nice and low. Well done. Lunati's first turn trotting on Dandy. Well done.